to the channel. To all of the Sagittariuses, remember to leave a positive comment, a like, share the messages. I would appreciate that, guys, if you would share the videos. It helps the algorithm so that others will be aware of Truth Goddess Tarot 777 and her channels. Alrighty. So let's just take a look here very quickly. I plan on not being on too long, guys, but you know how I say that. But it just depends. Well, it appears that there's someone that's kind of doing a reflection on their life. This is someone who has realized that the connection that they were in, that with this official person being in reverse, I don't know. This person could be, because it's law involved. It seems like there's a legal situation with someone that they connected to. There's some sort of, maybe this person, I don't know what this person does for a living, but whoever they were with, it's now having them on a journey in which this path that they wish they hadn't taken with the third party connection, in which they were celebrating, partying with, enjoying their life with this person. They believed that they would receive a lot of support. They were sharing each other's time and money, celebrating. They were happy. They were filled with so much joy. They had this friendship. They built a society among themselves in which it looks like this is something that they're talking and thinking about. See, we have the thoughts. So it's like a reflection. They're now thinking about the karmic, the person that they chose over a connection to be in a situation with you. The thing about it, Sag, when I look at this energy, I'm always grateful because this person, they were very selfish. In their heads was in the clouds. They were always distracted very easily. This was not a connection in which you could build a long-term life with this person. They were always distracted by any and everything. This person was caught up in um, the wild life, a party life, a sexual life, a life in which they could just be free and liberated. So this person is someone, yeah, this is why the connection ended. But because of your resilience, Spirit is providing a new opportunity for you, which involves you to always remain hopeful when it comes to your life. And the card hit this here. So this third party, this is somebody who was hoping that you would remain hopeful since their connection in the third party connection with the karmic, who officially was unofficial. You guys go check out the message I did yesterday because that card keeps coming out, this unofficial. But what I'm learning is that this has to do with some partnership, illegal. There's something that this person is worried about. They're thinking in their mind, they're wondering. Honestly, they're realizing the strength, the character, and this expansion in believing that they could establish something that they had planned very thoroughly would be successful. Now, the Three of Wands is having a strong, stable connection. Hi, Zari. How you doing? Having a strong, stable, hard-working person that you could build a future with. 444. So this person is thinking about how if they had remained focused and dedicated in a connection with you that was more stable, more dedicated, a future This is what it's a reflection. So it's like, this is what I want you guys to see. What they're doing, this is what this person is doing now. Of course, people who just act without thinking, they jump before thinking about stability. See, this is the Three of Cups. This is like somebody that was partying, getting drunk, high, happy to be in this connection in which they deem to be successful. So this is a loose cannon. This person does this all the time. They're always creating these plans, these ideas. They're always thinking about the next opportunity. So this is a gambler. This is someone that, with the Three of Wands, this is somebody that's always thinking of their a next journey, the next high, something or someone that could give them a jolt. This person is unstable. They're not someone that you would, you know, put all your cards on the table for. You know why? Because this is a person, again, they're unstable. They don't even trust their intuition. They don't even gather any kind of real knowledge or understanding about what they're doing. They're just moved by the wind. You couldn't build anything with this type of energy, guys. This person had hidden motives. What they've learned, that the person that they were in a connection with had hidden motives. And the hidden motives is now something in which they're now logically thinking about. They're thinking about the police being involved, how they again refuse to see the truth, not being caught up in this third party connection where there's partying, drinking, celebrating, enjoying, just living it up. Like, this is the type of person that lives by the seat of their pants, and they're never being truthful to themselves. They're learning now that the hidden motives behind the people that they had encountered and the path that they wish they hadn't had taken. See, this is a path that's no longer available or nor open to them because there's some legal troubles. The court card is about somebody now reflecting on how hard they worked. They're resting, they're meditating, they're kind of going over things, reevaluating to themselves, almost in a dead kind of form. This looks like a coffin. This is a repast. How hard they work themselves to the bone that they almost feel like life is over for them, and which it is. Now, this is a journey that this person has gone over their life because their life was filled with moving, changing out people like you would change shoes. This tells me this person must have Pisces in their chart. They may be a Pisces North Node, Sun, Moon, Neptune, Pisces in their relationship house. Because this person is always dreaming, always trying to feel like, if I could just hold out for someone that I see myself with. Like, this is somebody that stays in the clouds. They can never ever build anything. Now they're sitting back thinking about how their life has evolved, where work was never something that they mastered. They never really put enough time to build a stable life with anyone truly. Are ending in this person's life. We have Pluto in Aquarius. That's a whole generational thing. So that means this is something that's going to go on for a long time. An ending, transformation, changes to rebuild to become somebody better. This person is now going within and seeing that the skeletons that they have created throughout their life, it looks like an ending. It looks like this person is at a place in their life where now all they can do is reflect. They've been slowed down. There's some legal things happening for this person. There's some legal people that either were official that really acted or was unofficial. Like maybe this person worked for somebody that was of authority but kind of acted unofficial, like a dirty cop, a dirty lawyer, somebody doing something behind the scenes. Like this person is just kind of going over all of that. Everybody that they spent time with, the people they connected themselves to, they no longer have this connection with those people anymore. This is like, you guys, it's over. That journey, this time, this is why this person is looking at how and what did I do with my life? How did I spend my time? Who did I spend my time with? Why wasn't I somewhere sitting trying to build a stable life, building a future that would bring me a comfortable life, build relationships that were productive, connections to people instead of just tossing people aside like they were just worthless? This person lived their entire life like this. I don't care how old they are. This is how narcissistic people live. Yeah, this is a mental illness. It's a mental illness. When people tend to change relationships like you would change clothes all the time. There's always some great thrill. Like this person is not happy with themselves, so they are always looking for the next big hit. This is a gambler, a risk taker. This is the kind of energy that you guys were in a connection with someone. Now, these are things this person would never share with you. See, they would always look back, always trying to reminisce. And now they have to move forward and now focus on the next journey in life. I keep seeing these journeys, the Six of Swords, the past life. This is like being comfortable with staying stuck doing the same thing with familiar people, same old memories. Like this person really stifled themselves by the choices and the people that they continue to entertain themselves with. These are all karmics. Everybody that this person had around them, they were all karmics. These are people that would never allow you to build a stable life or even think of your future. These are the kind of people that would always keep you partying. This person jumped. If this person was working and had a job or a career that they may have tried to create for themselves, they would allow their friends, their whoever, people that had that itch for more instead of working and building. This is something that's built within you when you're a child. Like your parents normally sit back and talk to you. If you have a great family foundation, that's something that's instilled in you, where you're told and you're taught to put yourself in a position where you could grow to build, to cultivate some sort of your skills, your gifts. You have to put time in, even as a child. The smallest things that you do as a child, even playing games, entertaining your friends in your community, communicating and building relationships, talking, speaking. The things that, if you think back as a child, a teenager, a young adult, you had to have had a foundation in which someone was guiding you to elevate yourself to be the human being that you are as an adult. It seems this person didn't have that because their life was just filled with partying, having a good time, never ever resting, never ever told to reflect on the next, what's your next option? What are you going to do? What are your plans? Do you have any? What's your passion? Oh, you go to school? Oh, okay. You're in school? Okay, what are you taking up? What's the next step after that? How do you plan on getting from point A to point B? How do you see your future going? What are you doing to make things better in your life? It's like this person is now going deep, y'all. They're finally, regardless, I don't care how young or old this person is, this is how they're thinking now. But it seems like things are kind of ending with the journey card. This is the kind of thing where they may be in trouble with the authorities. Like they're now reflecting on how they may have to spend their life, the remaining however old or young they are, they're going to have to spend time in isolation, which is not an option that this person really would want. But the lifestyle they chose kind of put them there. See, revenge. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongdoings. See, this is how crazy they are. They're always thinking of ways to put or create some certain. Um, it's almost like this person is always trying to find a way to blame somebody for their choices. See, now they don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. All the things that they've done, all the sacrificing that they've done that was really not worth much, but they blame people. See, people that really don't accomplish or try to acquire any kind of success, what do? They turn around and try to blame others because they look at you as someone that was stable, that always saw their future as being something that was going to be prosperous. Whatever you do, however you do it, you guys always was thinking about your future. This is why this person always wanted revenge secretly. The moon card. This is why they're in their emotions. It's kind of crazy, but this person envies you. Tell me about this thoughts. That's their true intentions, is to get revenge on to you. Like, you are a reflection. The moon is like a reflection of another person, another individual. So you are somebody that would kind of waken up somebody that's always in the dark. Like, this type of person is always trying to party. They're always trying to get crunk and get high with multiple people. Live like a child almost. Like when you're in your 20s. I could see you kind of, because listen, there's a phase for every decade of your life. There's phases. Okay? There are phases. And each decade, you should put, even before that, you should reevaluate yourself. And this is what this person is finally doing, regardless of how old they are. If they're in their 20s, they probably crunk themselves to the point where they probably look double their age because of what they've done and how they've lived. Brag in reverse. I can't wait to tell the amazing thing that happened to me. See, this is what makes them feel like they're somebody. They lie a lot too. They brag and they gaslight because they're desperate. So they're desperate for your attention. They really hate you. They don't like you. They're jealous of you. They want revenge. That's really their true intentions, is to gossip and spread lies because they're desperate, because their life and their journey has come to a complete ending. However, things have unfolded for this person, it was their own doing by not wanting to see the truth, by not really acknowledging that voice within them. This is a person that didn't even want to, they thought they knew more than they really did. That's the other thing. With the high priest being in this position, this is a person that always was really confused. They were, and they always saw things having a short sighted kind of idea of looking at life. Like, this is the kind of person you couldn't tell anything. Nah, they knew it all. This person was somebody that was very ignorant. This is why they're desperate to gaslight people. So they be in your face acting like they know what the hell they're talking about, but they never put in the work really to be able to be on an intellectual level with you guys. So what do? They brag, they gaslight, but they want revenge because they hate you, because you were raised, or what you have done, even as an adult, was spend time focusing on your work, creating a stable life for yourself. This person didn't do that. They always thought they had an opportunity. And this is also somebody that would make bad investments, terrible investments. Because if you're not focusing or working or having the resilience to hunker down and to learn a gift or a skill or a talent. You're kind of just out here waiting for other people to come and tell you shit, to gaslight you, to fool you, because you don't know anything, because all you do is sit back and brag about what you know, but you really don't. Because this is why they're reflecting, they're lying, they lie, they try to come off as official, like they're loyal and dedicated. So whoever they were in a connection with, partying with, that particular journey and path has caused this person to now realize they may have done this to you guys. Some of you guys may have had legal issues. See, like everything you do, what you put out in the ether, it literally comes back to you. So it's like they may be having some problems, some legal problems now that they're dealing with. Tell us more about this court. What about this court? What is it about this courthouse? Because it's something legal. Something okay. See. So this is a person that was working very hard. Oh, this card jumped right out. Man, oh man. It's like this person now wants to work very hard in a Queen of Wands. They want to invest and give all their power to change things so that the universe would basically, it's almost like it's like they're looking for forgiveness, asking for forgiveness, I should say. There's a sudden change. It's like somebody put in a lot of hard work, hoping to manifest or create a connection, something that they could believe in, which would be you. Let's find out about this Queen of Wands. I'm telling y'all, it's almost like this person is realizing that the time they spent avoiding you, neglecting a connection with you, has cost them a lot. You guys may not even believe that, but it is. You had an impression on this person that they didn't want to see. This is like a child who you can't teach anything. You know how some people, you can't have a conversation with them because they know it all. They don't want you to tell them anything because they know deep down inside you know what you're talking about. But they are so ignorant. That's ignorance, when you can't open your mind and hear another side of a situation, or let somebody else tell you something or give you their thoughts and opinions. That's ignorance, when you can't um, be more flexible in your thinking, in your mindset. So this person is the type that would brag because it was their way to cover up how insecure they really are. And so they gaslight. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experiences. See? So it's like when you were saying something to this person, they would say stuff to kind of counteract what you're telling them. You know what the hell you're talking about. This idiot never did. So they were desperate to be right even when they were wrong. It's like that. So you could never win with a narcissist because narcissists are always right. They're never wrong. You can never ever, to them, to agree with you is like a death. It's that serious to these people. They don't want ever to be seen like they don't know nothing. But see, the most brilliant people or the most gifted and the most wisest to listen to others. You have to be you have to listen. You have to be not only someone that helps and teaches, but you have to have an open mind too. How you gonna learn? You don't know everything. I mean, even the most. I mean, anybody you can think of that's successful, they had some sort of collaboration. They learned to cultivate their own gifts, but then they had other people that they learned from. They did some research. They studied. They had partnerships with people, friendships with people. Other words, they had an open mind to learn more. You should always be learning. You get stagnant when you refuse to hear other people's opinions, thoughts. Like, this is a person that would challenge you because they didn't have an answer for what you said to them because you were right and this person didn't like it. So that's why they're ignorant. This is why now they're sitting back saying to themselves, oh, wow, I wish I would have taken the opportunity to respect and appreciate and had enough resilience to open my mind to know that I don't know everything. You know, Sagittarius was in my life to help me, but they couldn't see it because that type of energy, I can't. There it is, guys. Release your creative energies. And this is what I'm talking about. This person is stuck. They're stuck. There's nothing this person could do except for party. That's it. I mean, like, you do that in your 20s. Everybody know how to party and shake their ass. It takes no gift, no skills. I mean, well, okay, I can get deeper into that, but I'm not. But make use of them. Make use of them in your life. Release your creative energies. Exactly. This is what I'm talking about. So now this person, and I must say this, it's really never too late to cultivate your gifts because we all have them regardless of how big or small. Everybody has gifts, talent, something. I don't care what it is, but this person is now somewhat awakened to that because this is a gambler. This is a person that would bet on others or maybe whoever they were around, their friend group, but they wouldn't bet on themselves. It's kind of weird. They'd rather invest in somebody else because, first of all, they're lazy. They don't want to do the work. So they would invest in, say, somebody else could do all the work while they just sit there. That's this kind of energy. So this is an opportunist too. This person, rather you put all the sweat, the hard work with your creative gifts and manifest what you want. And you guys have done that. See, the hard work that you put time into, you're the Queen of Wands. Males, you're this too. This is you using your power. Hard work and dedication creates change. Unexpected change. But this change is good. The more you invest time in yourself to use your creative energies, the more you can manifest and the universe hears you. They believe in you. This is your angels. The fact that you're able to teach others, to guide other people because you know your power. You've taken your skills, your gifts, your talents. You've worked very hard. So Spirit is saying because of your confidence, working hard, being dedicated, using all the gifts and the talents to create all this energy to move the earth, to manifest what you want, is going to be a powerful change. But it starts from your belief and you knowing, right? That's what that is. You guys have done that. This is why this person is envious of you. So now they're just kind of reflecting on their life. Obligation. It takes obligation and dedication. You're a nuisance. I feel obligated to associate with you. You see how bitter and nasty this motherfucker is? They just want to use your energy. I feel obligated to associate with you. You're a nuisance. I told you, this person is envious of you. They really can't stand your fucking guts, Saggies. This person can't stand y'all. So they do stuff out of desperation. I'm in a bind and don't have anyone else to reach out to. See? This is how evil this person is. So they want to collaborate with you. Let's work together to achieve shared success. See? This is an opportunist. They're seeing how hard and dedicated you are, the gifts and the talents that you have. You've used your creative energies to manifest the life that you're creating. See, this person clearly says it, that they want to just use you. They want to collaborate because deep down they can't stand you. I want revenge. I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. So they really have never gotten over the fact that you are a Queen of Wands, sexy, devoted, intelligent, confident, knowing your gifts and your abilities. This person hates you for that. This is why you guys have to love yourself more and not to return back to people from your past, because they have a hidden motive. What else, angels, should Saggies know about this? And we're going to close. So yeah, so this person, they're reflecting, but be aware. Have the courage to free yourself. Success and happiness are coming. This, it definitely is, because you're already in the Seven of Pentacles. So you're creating money. It's something about you with the universe, God. You have so much power to make a change in your life. And it is happening. It will happen. That's what they're saying. Free yourself. If you're with someone, this person, this is how they think, the inner thoughts of them. They don't want to see you win. So you're in a connection with somebody, sleeping with somebody, using your creative energies to manifest what you want. This person is laying right next to you, having all these deep thoughts. Gaslight. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality until you are doubting your own experiences. See, this is you. You're too powerful. Gaslight you. I will deliberately manipulate your perception of reality. See, reality is what you believe in, how you see life. Their reality is they don't see anything good for their future. So they want to gaslight you to make you think your ideas, your thoughts, you working hard, you being sexy, confident, knowing for sure who you are. The Queen of Wands knows who they are. You know your power. You know what gifts you have within you to change things, to acquire, to believe that you can have anything that you align yourself with and who you align yourself with. That's what they're telling me. It's almost like there's some teamwork you guys are about to manifest. Sounds like there's going to be some collaboration. Like that Tower card is a major upset, a change, something unexpected. So this person, wow, okay. I'm gonna clarify that Hierophant, because that's you being a leader, a teacher, being wise, believing that you have the gift to create the world that you desire. Clarify that. Oh, 888. Karma. They're about to deal karma to them. Yep, this is a cycle. Karma is on the way to bring balance for this person's dirty thoughts of trying to harm you, to create all of these illusions in your mind. I literally just read it all to y'all. This is how they think. It's deliberate. Collaboration. So if you work with this person, it's all going to come down to karma for them, because their idea of collaborating with you, I just read these cards, it's very revengeful. It's revengeful. They're planning. They're sitting back collaborating or having a plan in their mind with that Four of Swords. It's like somebody thinking long and hard. How can I become someone? This unofficial card, let's clarify that, because I think I seen something with that. Clarify this unofficial. So that means you guys aren't with this person. See? Spirit is telling you to protect yourself, to be patient. Okay, so this person is being patient. They're being patiently watching and waiting. They're thinking, they're talking. This is what they're doing. This is what they were doing with their friend group too. They want to be official. Clarify this unofficial person. Okay, there's no exit. See, that's it. The walls are crashing down on this person. Karma is about to hit them right in the ass. Walls closing, no exit. That's what this is. This person is probably about to go to jail. Yep. Unexpected surprise, unexpected event. This is what this person is waiting on. They about to go to jail. Them and their little gang, whoever the people they were working with, doing whatever shit they were doing. This is why they're now sitting back, reflecting about their life. This is going to be an unexpected event. Breaking news. It's going to be a surprise. So it's like they're waiting. If there's a warrant for your arrest, there are authorities that are watching these people, because this person has some sort of collaboration with a friend group. Even if they weren't their friends, they were in a collaboration with people doing some illegal things and unlawful things with some unlawful people that were quote unquote officials, people that may have literally be in, the courthouse, or people that were actual judges, people that were actual police officers, lawyers, people that had that kind of connection. This person may have some connections to people that they believe that would bring stability into their life, which means their future will be bright, which means they could have what they want. Like this person was trying to cheat life, take a shortcut. This is the kind of energy this is. But yeah, they took an oath. They took an oath across distances and overload. Yeah. So they're just overworked because they're just waiting for the time for them to receive their karma and the punishment that's being given to them. And they can't get away from it. They can't get away from it. Unexpected event. That's what's happening. Who was the other card? Yep. So that's the read says this person is in a position when things happen, it's going to be a surprise to them. It's going to be unexpected news when you hear about the arrest and the events that and how things have taken place in this person's life. It's not going to be something, even though this girl looks surprised on the court, yeah, this person's going to be surprised with the news of you also having this life. Because while they're somewhere in jail, walls closing in, see? I told y'all, this person is going to Sing Sing. They're going to jail. They're going to jail. All of them. They are going to jail. That's what this is. Breaking news. Yep. That's the read, Sag. Continue on your journey. Continue to love on yourself. Continue to dedicate yourself to your gifts. Y'all, I showed y'all that card where Spirit is telling you to focus and still, because you have worked on your creative gifts, you're going to be fine. Final cards for Sag. Oh, that wanted to jump out. Came in reverse. Their finances and career. They won't have to worry about that when they're behind. The jail. And here we go. Chemistry. Calling in your soulmate. As I stated, you guys, this person is going to, obviously, there's going to be some unexpected change when it comes to your life that this person will also witness. That they've missed the opportunity and the hope and the belief that you would surrender to return back to someone that Spirit is clearly telling you success and happiness is coming for you. So you need to be resilient. Trust the universe, because you're the magician. This is an ending. This is you've transformed yourselves to love on yourself, to stay dedicated to the gifts that you have within you, not to allow yourself to get gaslit to someone who really is out for revenge. See, I'm looking to damage you, because in their delusional mind, they think you did something to them by leaving them, or not returning back, or not accepting their phone calls, or just totally ignoring them. That's why this person wants revenge. So that's the read, Sag. Thank you again for stopping by. I appreciate it. Guys, remember to leave a message, a heart, stars, whatever, something. Just do something, please. It helps you. Share the messages. Bye. Thank you.